Hi guys, welcome back. I think you can hear me loud and clear. Uh, yeah, now we're discussing GATE 2025 exam paper just completed today, okay, for electrical students. And there is a question on power electronics. And before I get into this question, I want to say one thing. This question, if you follow in Pi Square, I discussed how to handle these kind of questions on power factor calculation dog. So if you follow that Pi Square style, Pi Square way, Pi Square tips, I mean, it will be very easy to answer this question maybe in just 10 to 20 seconds, max 20 seconds. Because options were given for the question. For the power electronic converter, the question is something like, for a power electronic converter, input voltage and input currents are like this. This is input voltage, this is input current. And now if that is so, what is the input power factor for this? For this converter, what is input power factor? That's the question. And option A is unity power factor. Option B is 0.887 power factor. Option C is 0.877 power factor. Or 867, I think. Yes, 867 power factor. And option D is, just correct me if I'm wrong here, anywhere here, 0.847 power factor. Okay. So this is, I told you this tip, it is because a multiple choice question. It is very easy to answer this question. Let's see how. Let's see how. For the input power factor calculation, I said already, fundamental power factor, fundamental component of the power factor, if you want to find out, then you have to take the fundamental quantities. This is fundamental quantity of the voltage, this is a fundamental frequency of the current. Okay, this is a fundamental component of the voltage and current. And for this, what is the phase angle difference? Pi by 6, 180 by 6, which is 30 degrees. Okay, 180 by 6, which is 30 degrees is a phase shift. So cos 30 is how much? Cos 30 is root 3 by 2. So fundamental power factor is equal to root 3 by 2, which is 0.87666, something like this. This would be the answer. If it is asked for fundamental power factor, there you will be taking only fundamental quantities. If that is the case, if the question would have been what is the fundamental power factor, it is very pretty much straightforward. I think 0.866, yeah, 0.8666 root 3 by 2 is the answer. Okay, so the answer would have been C if the question would have been fundamental power factor. But in the question it is asked for not just about the input fundamental components, rather for the entire input current. Rather for the entire input current is asked for the power factor by considering all the incomplete input power factor, incomplete input current. In that case, I said, a simple tip, I said, that input power factor is always less than this fundamental power factor. That is the tip I have given in the course. So if you know that, you don't have to calculate your a power factor, input power factor formula. There are different formulas. Again, VI cos, which is real power by the apparent power. For finding out the apparent power, voltage RMS value into total current RMS value. In the numerator, only this RMS value, fundamental component RMS value, currents, and the cos phi. Cos phi as in this 30 degrees. Okay, these are for the fundamental, I mean V1 I1 RMS. This is for the entire voltage and current. So you don't have to do all of these if you just know the basic thing, which is input power factor is always less than the fundamental power factor. So with that, the answer is out of all the given options, the only option matching is option D is matching. So option D is the right answer. You didn't do any math here. No maths are done. Directly this. If you have any further queries or anything, you can just WhatsApp us. If you have any specific question where you're actually following a regular method to solve this, if you want the shortcut, what are the shortcuts? If available, just WhatsApp the question. We'll try to come up with the solution in a shortest possible way. Okay, with the help of beautiful shortcuts. That's the end of this session. I hope you enjoyed this session. That's where you'll get to get these shortcuts when you're listening to the courses. When you're reading through the books, obviously you'll get to the formula and all. But when you're listening to the lectures, these kind of shortcuts will be very much helpful. Now, if you want to talk about the exam, how the exam is and all, yes, exam is, people are saying it's moderate, it's not that tough, it's moderate. And you can verify. We have provided individual planner for your specific needs, for every individual person. What is a specific GATE preparation planner? In that, we have given a table for one subject, for a particular subject, how many marks you're going to get. For each subject, how many marks you're going to get approximately. You try to match with the previously the table what we have given to you. Check the questions. It's almost exactly the minimum number of questions they were asked, minimum number of marks that was asked for each and every subject. Okay. That's what, guys, strategy is very important. If you follow the strategy, if you go with the strategy, I don't think it would have been difficult for you to crack the GATE exam. Okay, if not top, at least cracking is a preliminary thing. That would have not been tough. Anyways, that's the end of this session. Happy learning. Enjoy the learning in PySquare style. Have a good time. Bye-bye.